Okay, hello and welcome back to some more F1 22 My Team. Today you join me for the Miami Grand Prix. Now it's the first time we've ever driven this circuit, so I did some practice laps, and within that I noticed two things, sorry. So first off, the MGUH, absolutely worn down, and the turbocharger also was wearing down, like to a worrying level. Also, the gearbox is about 60%. So I had to replace my ICE after last race, my MGUH, and my turbocharger. So no matter what happens, we're going to be starting from the back of the grid. So qualifying isn't too important, and that's very lucky because it is soaking wet in Miami at the moment for the race or for the qualifying. And I can tell you for free, we'll probably be P22 anyways, to be honest. So thank God we can blame it on engine penalties. So I'm just going to take it easy, you know. There's no need to go really fast. That's my excuse here. There's no need to go really fast. We're just going to take it easy, set a time, and then start from the back of the grid no matter what. Nice. It was a really shocking time, to be fair. Like, really shocking, but it doesn't matter.
Formula One has arrived in the Sunshine State for spectacular sunsets, gentle breezes, warm waters, and for what will be a fantastic race day here at the Miami International Autodrome. A lap of the Miami Grand Prix features 3.36 miles of track around the Hard Rock Stadium, and 19 corners make up the Miami International Autodrome, which will challenge the drivers in a tight wheel-to-wheel race. Let's run you through the driver grid order for today's exciting race. It's Sergio Perez on pole today, with Charles Leclerc alongside. Considering the rest of the grid, we have Sainz, Verstappen, and Sir Lewis Hamilton, and Russell, Bottas, Magnussen, Mick Schumacher, and Lando Norris, Fernando Alonso, Ocon, Sebastian Vettel, and Albon, Ricciardo, Stroll, Guan Yu Zhou, and Yuki Tsunoda, Latifi, Gasly, Oscar Piastri, they've taken a grid penalty, and Reed. That's it then, it's time to go racing as we head down trackside for today's race. And with me today, of course, is Anthony Davidson. Can we begin by having a chat about Charles Leclerc? That was a great win in the last race, but can they keep that momentum going into this weekend?
It's always nice to come into a Grand Prix weekend on a high, but your expectations are based much more on your practice and qualifying runs, so it's the momentum from those sessions that they'll be hoping to carry into the race today.
I was just wanting to say, right at the start of that little, like intro thing that I was putting, the Miami Grand Prix here, the fake water, is more realistic than the water that was at the Miami Grand Prix. I don't know why it was there in the first place, to be honest. There was no need, you never saw it, because TV directions was awful, so there was no need for it, but yeah. Anyways, our Grand Prix going to go soft to medium. We will have an engine penalty, so there's no point going too hard on the formation lap or anything. Here we go, 22 grid place penalty after engine component changes. So we've had to have a new ICE, which already gave us 10 positions, an MGUH, which gave us another 10 positions, and then the turbocharger, which just chucked us at the back. Yeah, great fun. You know what? It's fine. It's fine. Alright, here we go then. Behind Piastri, almost in the back of Piastri. Nice. We're going to line up on the grid, hopefully get a good position to start, and try and get a couple of positions off the beginning, see what will happen. Who really knows? Miami's an interesting place. The racing, looking at the track map though, the racing doesn't look like it'll be that great, but we'll see. Alright, doing a couple of burnouts to warm up those rear tyres. And the absolute perfect parking spot. Very nice. Be happy, Mark. Be happy. Alright, here we go then to 5 red lights here in Miami. We are underway for the Miami Grand Prix. Piastri on our left. We get a little bit of traction loss. Piastri on our left, now behind us. Gasly having a little bit of a wobble into turn 1. A huge dive down the inside puts us next to Stroll. We're being whacked looks left, right and centre. I mean, it was a bad dive, but come on, behave. I'm being pushed by Tsunoda as well. Oh my god. The AI are absolutely... This is the most aggressive AI I've ever seen. I've been hit about 4 times. I'm surprised I haven't got any damage. Christ almighty. Well, we've made it up into 17th position. Having a little bit of a dodgy time. Heading down to turn 7 for the first time, but it's fine. Behind Daniel Ricciardo. Seeing what we can do. Nick Latifi behind us now. He might be having a look to just try and launch himself past. He actually is. Here we go, here we go. Heading down towards turn 11. He's past us. And into turn 11 we outbrake him and he's behind us again. Big noob. Alright, at the end of lap 1 behind Ricciardo still. Latifi is still behind us. As we head towards turn 17 now, we might be able to get past Ricciardo here. And we do. Up into P16. Oh my god, a little cheeky drift on the exit. But we're still ahead for now. Ricciardo will be looking to come back at us. But whether he can or not, as we head down towards turn 1 now, he is having a look down the inside. He's going to go side by side into turn 1. Is he going to stick it? Is he going to stick it? He doesn't. He backs out. Okay. Thank God. Lap 2, heading up towards the very difficult section. From about turn 13 to 16 is... I've never seen an uphill chicane before, and then downhill. I never want to see it again. The grip loss is insane, but we're fine. We're through. P16, Vettel ahead of us, Stroll ahead of him, Ricciardo behind us, and Latifi behind him. As we head up towards turn 17, Ricciardo's going to have a look for a move around the right-hand side. It will be the outside line for him into turn 17. Can we see if we can get back down the inside? We're alongside, and we're back through. Mark, shush your mouth. He doesn't need to make a mistake, because he's too big of a pussy. That was mean, but...
Approaching the pit window and you're going to be on medium.
Alright, DRS enable now. Cool, cool. Right, lap 4, yellow flag ahead. Safety car deployed. What's this? Bottas, Norris and Magnussen off of the track. I don't know what happened there. I think they might have just hit into each other. But we're going to take that opportunity, go straight into the pits. No one ahead of us does. Which is really good for us. Right, come on. Good stop, please. Oscar's also coming in. Good, good. Get him in whilst we can. Yes! Optimal! Come on, baby. That's a 2.5 right there. You should be. You should be. Right. Out we go. Let's get some heat into the tyres before the safety car goes in. And see if we can, yeah, get a good start from the restart. Here we go then. Green flag should be coming out. I don't know why there's no little indication, but there we go. Green flag now. Lance Stroll ahead. I was going to have a look down the inside, pulling to the left again to go around the outside maybe. Into turn 1. He locks up. We go through the inside and take the position. Stroll locking up. Absolute buffoon. Silly, silly pleb. Alright, here we go then. Behind Albon, heading towards turn 13 and 14. We're behind Alex. Let's see if we can do anything here. He is in the Williams, so quite slow. I think we're already ahead of 2 teams. We're ahead of Aston Martin and Williams. So let's see what we can do. Heading down the very, very long straight from turn 16 to turn 17. Spans pretty much the whole track length. We're going to have a look down the inside, round the outside, sorry, of turn 17. Verstappen slowing down so much, nearly hitting to the back of him. We're going to be alongside Verstappen. Albon goes through. We're going to be alongside Verstappen as we head down towards turn 1. I realise I think I might have called Albon Alonso like twice there. It's fine. Into turn 1 we go. Ahead of Verstappen. We keep the position. He's still there, but he's just not close enough. He might have another look. Let's see if he does. But we're up into P9. We've got 2 points to our name right now. Yeah, Verstappen behind us still. Very, very close. As we head through the very windy section and towards turn 6 and 7. Behind Albon still, so we might even be able to get back towards Albon, you know. We might be able to just get enough ERS or do a similar move to what we did last time, but hopefully there won't be someone ahead slowing down so much to the point we nearly ran into the back of them. Yeah. Well, Verstappen's falling behind a little bit. Albon is still right there. Sainz, Hamilton and Zhou having a bit of a collision ahead as they try and get past each other. It's not going to happen, lads. That's not going to happen. Heading towards turn 14 again. We're going to be right behind Albon through the little chicane and towards turn 16. On lap 9, though, we're right behind Albon again. Very, very close behind. Verstappen very close behind us as well, which is a bit worrying. Verstappen's getting very scary. Oh my god, he's right alongside us. He didn't really force us off the track, but it felt like the better idea. Anyways, here we go through behind Albon through turn 7. Let's see if we can do anything. We're going to have DRS. Not much ERS, but we're going to have DRS. So does he, though, as we head towards turn 11. He's got his battery on charge as we go around the right-hand side of Albon. As Sainz goes past Zhou Guanyu as well. We're going to see if we can get past Albon. Here we go. Past Albon, up into P8. Zhou ahead of us. There's nothing we can really do here to get past Zhou, but we passed Albon, and that's what matters. Oh, yellow flag. Zhou is in the pits. So is Alonso. I don't know why there's a yellow flag, but there was. Alright, fair enough. Oh, everyone ahead is battling quite a bit. They're holding each other up. This could be a Silverstone scenario where who was it? It was Perez and Leclerc were battling it out, and Hamilton just slipped through. We might be able to be Hamilton here. Almost losing the car though, so we could still be Hamilton. That was a joke. Behave. Come on.
5.9 seconds.
Okay, Albon and Verstappen going side by side down the really long straight. We're going to have DRS here on Hamilton, but it is going to be just a long DRS train heading down towards turn 11. There's not much we can do. We can see what happens up here, because this is where a lot of incidents have almost happened. Oh my god, Schumacher and Sainz make contact. We're going to go down the inside of Schumacher around turn 12. So just get past him ASAP. He hasn't even pitted yet, I don't think. And we're going to go through the chicane, and we're going to be up into P5. Behind Hamilton, and very close behind Hamilton, to be fair. We might be able to get him down this straight if we're careful enough. Gearbox is getting a bit dodgy. If we can leave it for one more race, we'll get an optional gearbox change for free with no penalty, which we will obviously take. But yeah, we can't get past Hamilton just yet. Here we go though. Lap 12. Verstappen is coming for us. Turn 1, he dives. He's passed. Verstappen is through at turn 1. Up into P5. We're still in P6 though, and can probably catch up. You can see the lack of grip between all of the cars around here. It's a really scary circuit to drive. It's very fast corners and very tight walls. But luckily we are not putting our life on the line. Oh my god. How many laps? Oh, that's not good. We might run out of fuel. Oh. Really not good. Okay, it's fine. We have DRS down towards turn 11. We won't be able to catch up with Verstappen, but we will be able to get a little bit closer. Maybe not, actually. I might have lied there. Alright, turn 12. Just ahead. And now it's that chicane again. I hate this chicane. It's so dodgy. Oh, a little tap with the wall there. Oh, Christ. Oh, shit. I put my foot down too early. Crap. I can't even recover the car. Why is reverse gear so irritating? Oh my god. Whew. Oh, I hate this car. Why is reverse gear like that? How, man? Alonso's at the session as well. Oh. And Kevin. Sorry, guys. That's my fault. Oh, Jesus. No damage, though, but I just put my foot down. I don't know why I put my foot down that much. I think I might have slipped my foot. I'm not too sure. I mean, we're in P10 still, though. With only 2 laps to go, but still. Points are still possible, so we'll focus on that. Alright, coming towards, not the end of lap 13, not just yet, but heading up towards turn 11. Gasly is gaining on us down the inside of turn 11 he goes, but he goes a little bit wide and we snatch that position straight back off of him, back up into P10 straight away. I can already tell Gasly will be absolutely throwing obscenities out right now, but unfortunately he went a little bit wide for him and didn't make it all the way through. Luckily though, we made it through the chicane and are alive. However, the fuel is not looking great. We're going to have to lift and coast a little bit more. I forget that at the start of my team seasons, your engine doesn't conserve fuel as well as you think. As Gasly comes down the right-hand side into turn 17, we go a little bit, well, we go very wide actually, but Gasly doesn't get through. At this point, we just need to make the car as wide as possible, keep Gasly behind, and if we can, try and let Piastri through, but he's going to go down the inside of turn 1 though, doesn't keep the move going, and we manage to keep our position very, very carefully. Alright, here we go then, into turn 11. Gasly and Piastri behind us. We're going to try and block off Gasly a little bit, let Piastri through if he will take the position. He does. Why are you going so slow, Piastri? Man, take the position. I'm giving you a point here. Oh, Jesus. Oh, no. It's not against the rules. It's just unethical. I don't really care. Piastri, take the position because I'm going to run out of fuel and hold you up. And you'll give Latifi a point. Charles Leclerc to take the race win. Piastri, go past. I swear to God. Alright, surely he can do this. We're going to go to low fuel mode any second. Literally, as we get around this corner, low fuel mode will probably be kicked in. In 3, oh, no, never mind, there we go. Latifi's going to come out as he's going to try and get the position, but we just snag P11. Setting off the yellow flags, but we just take P11. Piastri, mate. And I'm leaving a gap open for you to take. Take it. I swear to God. Take the position. That was a difficult one, man.
And here's our winner, pulling their Ferrari into Parc Fermé after a fantastic race. So, Anthony, what made the difference out there today?
Well, they certainly stood out as a drive with tons of confidence on the track. I think their ability to keep their cool, even during some of the more hectic parts of the race, meant they were able to capitalise on the mistakes of other drivers, giving them the opportunity to make their way to the top spot with ease.
Ferrari are at it again. An excellent performance at today's Grand Prix, and they're certainly a team that know what they're doing out there.
Well, there you go. The Miami Grand Prix has been complete. Oscar Piastri getting his first point in Formula 1. It was a difficult way of getting him that point, because I knew towards the start of that last lap, I've underfueled the car a little bit too much. I didn't even put that little in. I think I only went down about 0.6 of a lap, which I can normally make back, but obviously it's a new track. I'm trying to push as hard as possible because I'll 100% lose time around certain parts of the track, so we needed to make sure that we were pushing as hard as we can. So obviously I need to learn in the future, don't underfuel that much on a new track that you've never driven before, because it won't go well. But it's fine because we still managed to get to the line, P11, and Oscar still got the team a point, which is obviously good, and it got him a point, which will hopefully increase his focus a little bit, because the next couple of races will be rather difficult, to say the least. We've got Spain coming up, which is fine, and then we have Monaco after that, and that's a difficult race. It really, really is. Looking at the standings though then, we're in P14, we don't need to worry about us because nothing's going to happen with that, but Charles Leclerc takes a bigger lead at the end of today by 17 points now on his teammate. Sergio Perez in P3 with 62 points, which is 58 behind Charles, and Lewis Hamilton then takes P4 with 60 points, and then Max Verstappen P5 29 points behind Lewis Hamilton. So this is an interesting season. Now obviously the race didn't go perfectly. That incident at turn 14, I just put my foot down a bit too much. I watched the footage back before I recorded this a little bit, And yeah, I just put my foot down too much. It's annoying, but it happens. Everyone makes mistakes. I forget as well that with these new cars, they're a lot more sensitive to throttle inputs. Like a lot more than the F1 20. I could have taken that in a 2021 car. Probably like a half of throttle. But unfortunately, we can't do that in these cars. So it doesn't matter. We can't dwell on the past. We have to look to the future. Spain up next, then Monaco. But then we have some of my favourite tracks. We have Azerbaijan, my all-time favourite track. And people always say this is really weird. It's the best street track, and I will not be hearing it from anyone. Azerbaijan is the best street track. And then we also have Austria, a great track. Canada as well. We have our home Grand Prix. So we've got a lot to look forward to. We just have to get through Spain and Monaco first. But, yeah, a good race in the end, I guess. Oscar getting his first points, boosting his morale up a little bit. I hope you enjoyed today's video, and I will see you next time for the Spanish Grand Prix.